Essential oils are the concentrated oils of beneficial plants.
So there's really kind of three great ways I was going to throw out to you real quick. The first and most obvious is the olfactory sense. So our sense of smell.
So diffusing.
Yeah, so diffusing or topical, really anything. No, diffusing, topical, put it into a spray bottle, using it direct, putting it in a bath, all the different things we'll talk about. But again, just the aroma, right? Just the fact that we smell it, it can lower blood pressure, it can reduce stress, it can manage your inflammatory response, it can have something to do with your immune system, all just by smelling it. They have antimicrobial properties, so antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal. Second thing is topical. You will get some systemic absorption of essential oil into the bloodstream through topical application. And then also there's the inhalation. So you inhale, and it's possible that you're getting a fair amount of absorption in the bloodstream just by inhaling, which we'll talk about aromatically via diffuser.
So I've actually had this question several times, so I'm going to address it first. And it has to do with these labels of things. So food grade, therapeutic grade, aromatherapy grade. And it's because of the way essential oils are regulated, there is no legal term, or not regulated. There's no real legal term called therapeutic grade or food grade.
Okay.
A lot of these,
and yet we call it therapeutic grade.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Right.
That's fine. There's no real recognized definition, but you have to understand this, that any pure, undiluted, unadulterated essential oil is naturally therapeutic or aromatherapy grade. That's the whole point of using that. Right. So while it's not like a label like a USDA organic, it still defines what it's used for, and it really has to do with the purity and potency. So going to that, knowing that anybody can put that on their label, anybody can advertise that, anybody can market it like that, you really have to do your own due diligence and find out how things are properly tested.
Yeah.
You need to understand that, because essential oils are everywhere. You can walk into any store and find an essential oil with some cool label and it looks great. They are not created equal. They probably won't give you the proper testing. They don't probably have that information, the way they source them. It's not direct from the source to the bottle. So you have to know that. So you have to know your purity and your potency. And that's one thing where obviously it goes with anything that we have in LiveGood. But it's one of the most important things for us. And that's why we love to give you all of the certificates of analysis, all the testing right there on our website. We don't want you to have to search for them, to ask for them. We want you to know everything.
There's a significant cost with sourcing ethically sourced, pure, undiluted essential oil. And that's exactly what we have here in LiveGood is the pure, undiluted essential oils. Testing is interesting. I did spend a lot of effort and time in that department, wanted to make sure. So there's only really two main people that are capable of testing and getting extremely detailed into it to ensure that we don't have any contaminants.
So a lot of times when also asked the questions, how do we compare to, and we always, the top brands that, we hear of doTERRA, Young Living. We are directly comparable, guys. We do all the same testing for purity and potency. We literally have our source to our bottle. All the same stuff, but again, our prices are amazing.
Yeah,
so that's where we really differ, obviously. Okay, so we do have, I'll just go through our our blends, excuse me. And these are all 15 milliliters. Okay, I get that question often too. Yep. These are all 15 mLs. We have our immunity blend. Ryan, what's in the immunity blend? Name 5.
Yeah, so clove, cinnamon, orange, eucalyptus, and rosemary.
Amazing. Lemon, tea tree, peppermint, which is crooked in there, lavender, and frankincense. There are 3 different ways to use, but 2 of them are the ones that we're really going to talk about. For most part, it's the aromatherapy part. Okay, you put it in your diffuser. Easy enough, adding 5 to 10 drops of your essential oil into the diffuser, and it diffuses into your home. So you also just make your discretion based on the size of your diffuser.
We will have a diffuser.
Yes.
We don't have one now. So for those that you are look for something that It doesn't have to be huge, 100 ml.
Another way, as Ryan spoke about, is spraying. So I order a bunch of stuff off of Amazon, and you always want to make sure you're in like a dark glass bottle to prevent that UV, to protect it from the UV.
Right.
So this is a little spray thing. Okay. So I just take some of the essential oils and, I'll dilute.
So your dilution though, this can apply to topical too, but if you're looking for a 1, a 2, 3, 5, 10% dilution, 10 being more concentrated, if you base it on a teaspoon, that's 10 drops per teaspoon for 10%, 5 drops per teaspoon of oil or water for 5%, and so on.
Okay.
I hope that helps you.
Yeah. So filling into a spray bottle, spraying the room, great for the lavender. And I will say too, there's easy ways to get it in. I have some of the stuff that you buy on Amazon comes like a little plunger that literally will just help you draw all the oil out in a mini funnel. You can put it all right in. I mean, they come as kits. So just another way that you could use it, aromatherapy wise.
And then topically.
Right. So this is also where it really comes into play, how Ryan was talking about the dilution. I know you can use it both ways, but topically, you do want to be careful with essential oils, because especially some of them are like almost termed like hot essential oils. Everybody's skin and areas are different.
Sure.
So to help prevent any irritation, you want to use a carrier oil. So when Ryan was talking about the dilute to like a teaspoon, that's a teaspoon of the carrier oil. Fractionated coconut oil is my favorite, but you can also use jojoba oil, olive oil,
Almond oil.
safe and effective way.
Safe and effective.
And so here's another one you can get. It's a roller. So the rolling head pops out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you can make it. So this is a great one. I'm just going to use lavender, for example, for before bed. So you make your little lavender roller, you put the fractionated coconut oil or whatever carrier oil you're going to use, the wrist, behind the neck, behind the ears, the navel. I also like temples. I also like on the inside of the feet. The reason I do that, almost like the inside of the ankle area, is because it's rarely touched. The third one is orally. But again, this should only be used orally, only some of them as well. If you have experience with essential oils, or if you're working with someone that's well-versed in essential oils, or you follow someone, a certified oil therapist that gives the proper dosing of it. In your home, diffusing should be no different for your children and your animals. Should just be as safe as long as you're using a pure essential oil. Okay, so what about some of the uses of these oils? Let's get into those.
I mean, what are you going to do with lemon? Well, it's refreshing, it's invigorating. I think a lot of times it's used for bad odor, malodors. So things like you can put it in a cotton ball and put it into an area that doesn't smell good. Could be a bathroom, right? Could be in the back of a refrigerator.
Right.
Laundry. Yeah, of course. So diffusing, again, like 5 drops, if you're using a 100 ml diffuser. So 5 drops, 5 to 10 drops, you can just diffuse it. Can increase lift mood, improve job performance. The cotton ball thing I told you about, there's a cleaning. You can use it for cleaning, add it to your cleaners. And you can add a few drops to your gym laundry, like Lisa said.
I do put a drop in my water. Okay, so that's kind of like my lemon water. And like Ryan said, in cleaners, like I use amber bottles, I make my own cleaner. So those are my favorite lemon.
All right, awesome. All right, so next up was lavender, stress, sleep, mood. You can apply topically direct to behind your ears, on your temples, behind your on your wrist folds. I use lavender. I absolutely love it. As a natural perfume, you can actually apply it topically as a natural perfume. It's excellent for do-it-yourself recipes.
This roller is perfect for lavender because I love to put it on my wrist, smell it. I also like the lavender above the navel. Just really good placements. And like Ryan said, sleep. That's my preferred use for it. But also any times of stress.
Tea tree oil is up next, Lisa.
Okay, tea tree oil. I mean,
5 drops in a diffuser.
Yes.
That's for a great refresh space. This is one of those ones that's great for air quality, indoor air quality.
Yeah, it's also, I mean, because of its antibacterial benefit, that's the one I love to use with gym clothes. So I'll put some drops straight into the laundry, or any like sports clothing, any like really dirty laundry. It's been well known for use because of the antibacterial and fungal for athlete's foot, for nail fungus.
Ringworm, nail fungus.
I mean,
even for warts. That's quite a bit for warts. And that's actually applying it directly using a cotton swab.
Right.
That's not through a dilution, I don't believe. Tea tree should be applied almost always with a carrier
Yeah.
oil, just because of, again, some of the sensitivities that can occur from the leaves. All right, so next up, Lisa, is the peppermint.
I like it in a diffuser because it's awakening. So maybe it's a great thing to have in an office.
In office space. Yep.
Really keeps you alert. You can put it little dabs of the carrier oil behind your ears. I would not advise the temple. I like to use it for myself orally as like a breath mint. So just make sure it's like, I make sure it's only one drop because it is powerful. I mean, powerful, powerful.
Multitude of benefits, including sinus allergy relief, improved focus, concentration. Also muscle pain, aches, headache, 1 to 2 drops behind the ears. Be careful with the temples, like Lisa said. Freshen breath, 1 drop on the tongue. Oral, borderline, yes, but it is very, very nice for freshening the breath. Let's go on to frankincense, Lisa. I know this is the one that many, many people
This
love.
is like the king
This is
of
from
oils.
India.
But my favorite, I talk about the skin health benefit. Putting a drop into with your facial oil, and it helps with fine lines, wrinkles, dark spot, tightening. I mean, amazing, amazing stuff. So soothing to the skin, promoting cellular health, stimulates the immune system. I mean, it's just such a great way to add it to any health regimen.
Yeah, I was surprised by how much of the skincare frankincense is good for, from the acne blemishes and the dark spots.
Yeah.
All right. And then the last one was the immunity blend. So we
Yes.
talked about what's in the immunity blend. Again, clove, cinnamon, orange, eucalyptus, and rosemary.
The immunity blend is so good at protecting yourself and boosting your immune system. So always diffusing it in the home just for like that clean, pure immunity boost.
That's our 6-pack. They are only available in a pack at this time.
And like I said, $49.95 for members, $69.95 for non-members, regardless. Amazing, amazing deal.
All right, that's it for us, guys. Have a
All right.
great rest of your Monday. Super productive. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.